I got into Taekwondo because I didn't have a choice. No. My dad was my first instructor, so since I was about 3 years old, he was teaching me first in our house, then he got his own gym a couple of years later, and he was teaching me using those facilities for many, many years, all the way up until actually I think I was 19 years old when I first made the GB team, and a year after that I was at the Olympics. So he taught me everything I know today, and I'm very grateful for that.
I started Taekwondo, I was only 4 years old, but I wanted to be a Power Ranger, and my mum obviously knew that I loved the Power Rangers and everything, so she took me down to a local Taekwondo club. I was just fortunate it was Taekwondo, and I had a really great instructor who really captured my imagination, and I just loved it ever since.
What Power Ranger do you want to be?
Red or black, depends on the series.
My granddad got me into Taekwondo. I just started to be a bit naughty and cheeky, you know, when I was younger, so he wanted to get me interested in something and get me going in the right direction. So yeah, he just took me down to a local leisure centre, and it was by chance it was Taekwondo. And then ever since the first session really, I just fell in love with all the flashy kicks and spins, and yeah, just the fact that like you can get knocked out.
My dad was a teacher. He was an African champion, and he didn't want me doing Taekwondo at first because I used to get into a lot of fights at school. So football was one of my main sport at first, but I kind of persuaded him to let me in, and from 8 years old he started teaching me some few moves, and started going to tournaments together, and we didn't know which direction to take, was either football or Taekwondo. And now in football it's always a team sport, so you always rely on someone to actually perform and win, but in Taekwondo it's all about you. So yeah, I would say I'm more of an individual person than a team player, but I think that's what engaged me more to get into Taekwondo more than anything.